Yo, yo, yo. What is up, you guys? Thank you guys for chilling me up on this Token with Mojo, where we are token every single day. Today, people, we're doing another reaction video. Apparently, this shit with freaking Aaron Doherty or Jack Doherty. See, I don't even freaking care about the man's fucking name anymore. This shit has just gone downhill. I saw what happened when his fucking girlfriend left and shit like that. Apparently, she got a fucking fancy ass car and she was just out. That and don't freaking threaten women, especially in this day and age. They will fucking dip out on you and they will fucking kirk out on you. Fuck no. I don't believe in all that shit. I don't believe in freaking hurting women and shit. But on that end, we're finding why his security just up and left him. I started to see in like certain people's reaction videos and shit that I don't really see his security as much anymore. Now, worst case scenarios, if you try to walk up to Jack Doherty and slap the shit out of him, maybe somebody may jump up. But when he used to have like security to the point where if he did something stupid and they just popped off, they kirked out on you and shit, you don't see that shit anymore. I guess we're gonna find out today. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, people. And we just gonna do some more reaction videos.
It's not just about the money. It's about what happened when Jack's security attacked an elderly man on camera and the devastating financial collapse that's about to make Jack's life a living nightmare.
Lawsuits.
Let me show you exactly why Jack's security is at their breaking point. Can anyone explain what this elderly man did wrong? He was simply doing his job when Jack approached him with a microphone, asking ridiculous questions for views.
That's true. That man, he is the security guard of the mall. Like low key, if you do have security guards telling you like, yo, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out. Shut the fuck up, get the fuck out.
Yet Jack's security guard erupted, physically intimidating him and threatening him on camera.
Get that shit out of my face.
Get out of my face.
Or what?
That man must have, Jack Doherty must have paid that man a good stack. I'm pretty sure if a man had to jump up and act like that, somebody looked at him and was like, hey, Jack Doherty. And he looked at his bank account and was like, hey, stop that, stop that, stop that. It's like, why are you jumping all in my face? Because this man's paying me $20,000.
I just said don't touch him. Yeah, I'm listening. You're gonna take his property. You're gonna take his stuff. You're gonna touch him.
I didn't touch him.
Yes, you did.
I didn't touch.
Sounds like this man's a foreigner, so he's not really an American. So, yeah. It sounds like you're getting people from overseas to protect you in America, and they don't even understand the social structure of Americans.
We're doing the same job. You don't touch him.
I took the mic because he put it in my face.
I didn't put it in your face, but yeah. All right, let's just leave. Come here. Guys, subscribe, because just subscribe.
This isn't an isolated incident. Jack's security team has been forced to step in countless times, often crossing lines that put their own careers and reputations at risk. But why would professional security guards behave this way? The answer is simple but shocking. Jack has been paying his security team far more than the industry standard, essentially buying their loyalty and willingness to cross ethical lines.
It's kind of fucked up because I did kind of listen to the shit talkers, and I was like, yo, I need to make my videos better. And, like, I started thinking about it a lot more and shit like that, do a lot more research. It's kind of fucked up, dude. It's kind of fucked up. Fuck you guys, man. Fuck all those shit talkers.
Now, with Jack's financial situation crumbling, that extra compensation is disappearing, and his security team is facing a brutal reality check. The security industry has strict professional standards. Guards are trained to de-escalate situations, not escalate them. Yet with Jack, we consistently see his security team doing the opposite, getting aggressive, making threats, and sometimes even initiating physical contact. This behavior isn't just unprofessional, it's potentially illegal and definitely career-threatening. Jack's financial empire is collapsing faster than anyone expected. His primary income source was streaming on Kick, a platform that recently banned him after he assaulted someone on camera. This wasn't just a minor setback, it was financial catastrophe. The lifestyle Jack maintains costs hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. His security...
Okay, low-key, I could say this, like, I mean, I know his ex is now making bands and shit, but truly, that's because she looked like a fucking Playboy model. Like, She looks like she gonna be like the next porn star or something like that on Pornhub.
Security team alone is a massive expense. Professional protection doesn't come cheap, especially when you need it 24/7 because you've made so many enemies. Without his kick income, Jack has become increasingly desperate. He's launched
Seriously,
sketchy meme coins, promoted
I could see that girl being like the top 10 or top 5 on Pornhub. So did she left Jack Doherty just because they probably gave her a contract. They were like, you do realize we're gonna pay you more money. You come over here. She's like, okay. And she was out.
gambling to his young audience and tried every get-rich-quick scheme imaginable. Let's break down Jack's monthly expenses. Between his luxury cars, mansion rent, designer clothes, and security team, he's easily burning through 6 figures every month. His McLaren alone costs thousands in monthly payments and insurance. Add in his lavish parties, constant travel, and the team of people he employs to create his content.
See, I don't understand why people right now, like, I mean, I've talked to several people. Their car payments are in like the 700s and shit. And I'm like, what? How can you live if your car payment is like $700? My car payment is like $300 or something like that. Like what the fuck? Like, I don't understand people that want to drive around like the baddest cars. Especially in this economy. Fuck no. Get yourself a fucking hoopty. Get yourself a fucking fixer-upper. Especially in this economy, this isn't like early 2000s where you could just bling and, you know, being stupid with your money. Now, being stupid with your money, that's your livelihood.
And you're looking at expenses that would cripple most millionaires. Meanwhile, his income sources are drying up. Sponsors are distancing themselves from his increasingly toxic brand. His merchandise sales have reportedly plummeted, and without Kick, he's lost his most reliable revenue stream. The math simply doesn't add up anymore. Jack is now operating with negative cash flow, spending more than he's earning. Being a bodyguard for Jack Doherty isn't just another security job, it's career suicide waiting to happen. The security industry runs on trust and reputation. Future clients need to know you'll protect them professionally and legally. But Jack's security team is constantly put in compromising positions that damage their profession.
Yo guys, real quick, I'm sorry if you see me hit the button. That's the mutiny, so you don't hear me coughing and shit. I'm getting over an illness and shit like that, so hey, it's just for your convenience only. I could just do like that. I could just turn that shit back on, so yeah.
Professional standing. Every time Jack's security team intimidates someone on camera or gets involved in one of his stunts, they're risking their entire future in the industry. If they're looking for work after Jack can't pay them anymore, who would hire security guards known for crossing ethical lines?
It's true.
Think about the elite security professionals who protect celebrities like Taylor Swift or tech billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg. These guards follow strict protocols, maintain professional boundaries, and never become part of the story. Jack's security team does the opposite. They're front and center in his controversies, often making situations worse instead of better. This approach might generate views, but it destroys their professional credibility.
Personally, if I had to hire one of those guys, I wouldn't either. Cause I'd be scared. I'd be like, dude, like, I don't want you to pop off and cause me lawsuits and shit like that. Like, if anything, Jack Doherty should have had like a proper security guard with him in the background, and these should have been actors. These should have been actors that were like, yo, all this shit should have been something that Jack Doherty was like, yo. But he was greedy. He got professional people to do this shit. He paid them way too much money, and they got greedy, and now they fucked up their own fucking careers and shit. I'm pretty sure there's probably like 5 guys that can say that shit.
The lifestyle of a professional security guard isn't cheap either. They need to maintain peak physical condition, which means expensive gym memberships, specialized diets, and constant training. Just a few months without work could financially devastate them. Jack's security team is trapped in an impossible situation. Stay with a client who's becoming more toxic and less able to pay, or leave and risk months of unemployment because their association with Jack has tainted their professional reputation. Jack Doherty has created a life where he literally cannot go outside alone safely. The number of people he's antagonized, insulted, and provoked is
I would not hire this man. I would not hire this man at all. I could not be like, dude, I need you to just chill in the background And if somebody pops off, then, yo, if nobody pops off, then that's a good night. Like, oh, man, that shit sucks. Like, why?
Staggering. This clip shows what happens when Jack ventures out without adequate security.
What you talking about, Jit? You alright? You alright? Nah, Jit, square ass up, dog.
Enjoy your meal.
Jit, what you hyped up for, bro?
Enjoy your meal. Ain't nobody hyped up, bro. Nobody hyped up. Nobody hyped up. I said enjoy your meal, bro.
I'll put you to sleep.
Enjoy your meal, bro. Enjoy your meal.
That's what I'm
We
trying
straight.
to figure out.
Why is it even a problem, bro? Get out here filming. Why is it even a problem, bro? Who even stepped and said anything of any aggression towards you, bro?
This man is outmatched. He knows. I'm sorry. I'm not, like, granted, he probably did his job, all this kind of shit, but one, these guys look like these guys are, like, foreigners. Like, they're from overseas and shit. A lot of people overseas come to America. They think they can throw their money around. They think they can just throw some shit and go back overseas. We do the same thing over there. So, vice versa. So, I mean, you fuck around, you'll find out, man. That's kind of what the culture is right now. Fuck around and find out.
Come on. Who even said anything like that, bro? What's up?
What's up? Hey, don't say that. Because I'll put you to sleep. Don't say that, Jit. I'll put you to sleep. Back the fuck up,
See, two different cultures. Guys from overseas, you tell guys from overseas, so what's up? I mean, big black guy tells me, so what's up? You know what I mean? You security guard, I'm sorry, that comes across a certain type of way, especially if it's all intimidation, all that kind of shit. Like, and a lot of these people, they really wanted to press Jack Doherty. Like I said, fuck around and find out, and then you're gonna find a couple of guys that will fuck around and find out, and they're waiting. Come on, let's go. I don't give a fuck. I want to go to jail tonight. Let's fucking go. Then this man knows he's outnumbered.
I know I'm good. This ain't that situation.
I know, because you're not him.
This situation is time for y'all to
Strangers approach him with hostility, and some situations have turned physically threatening. Jack has built his entire content strategy around creating controversy and conflict. It's generated views and income, but it's also created a world where he needs constant protection. Let's be clear about the danger Jack faces. This isn't just about uncomfortable encounters with fans or critics. There are people who have explicitly threatened him online. People whose businesses he's damaged with his stunts. People whose privacy he's invaded for content.
I'm sorry. That freaking security guard and Jack Doherty's ex, the way that she was looking at him and he was looking at her, yeah, something tells me that she freaking participated in a challenge. That Jack don't want to find out what that challenge was. Fuck around and find out.
The list of potential threats is extensive and growing daily.
Yep.
The irony is brutal. Jack needs security more than ever at exactly the moment he can no longer afford it, and his security team knows this, which gives them enormous leverage. Leverage they're increasingly unwilling to use because the risks have become too great.
I'm just saying, what? I'm just saying, talking to me. I say motherfucking to me. I'm just saying, you say you're walking down the hill. I'm just saying, you're walking down the hill.
You don't want to fuck around.
Hey, are you mad at me? Wait, now you want to talk. Talk shit about me then. Yeah, even. I don't sit there talking shit.
Just because I'm at a party and I don't want to talk to you, you say that I'm just an OnlyFans whore.
That's not what it was.
That's literally what it was.
Okay, wait.
I literally got sent a clip in the middle of a party.
Oh, really?
I just because I'm at a party.
W Clippers.
No, I'm at a party. I don't want to be on stream.
I'm just saying, what?
Yo, wait, chill. No. Just stop.
I'm just saying, y'all say
Yo, just stop. Tell him stop.
Boom! Oh my God, I can't believe that shit. I can't believe I just saw that shit. He just rocked back. Damn. Holy shit. Holy shit. God damn.
Jack Jack Doherty is following the
He
exact
took a
same
step
trajectory
in.
as the Island Boys. Internet personalities who gained fame, spent recklessly, and are now facing the consequences. As I covered in a recent video, one of the Island Boys is now homeless after years of irresponsible spending and failure to plan for the future.
So true.
Fly Soldier confirmed that his brother Kodiak Red is now homeless, getting evicted because he hasn't paid his bills.
He's getting evicted. Because he talks about my son, our son. He's getting evicted. He hasn't paid a bill. Even his mom would tell me before.
And listen, that's another problem on why you don't use. Go ahead, go on.
Even Jenny.
It's that meth, man. It's that meth. I'll tell you straight up. I even fucking, like, told a friend to fuck off and all that shit. Why? Because of meth. Fuck that shit. If you start getting those hard drugs and if it ain't weed or the psychedelics or some shit like that, fuck you. That's your choice. Fuck off.
He would tell me before we weren't cool and we would talk like every other day. She would say that Frankie's not paying his bills because of this and because of that. He's getting evicted from his house. He's brought Alex's credit down so much while we're in the middle of looking for a house, and it's not even his fault. It's his brother's fault because his brother hasn't paid his car in 4 months, and we could show you guys the voicemails of the car people calling him every single day saying, "Where is a payment?" And it's under his name. We can't figure out if it's the cosign or the main one, but Alex's name is a part of it, and he has not paid it. And it's affecting him now, which is affecting us and our family because we had some issues trying to get a house.
Someone said that your brother has a problem and you need to help him. I already talked about this earlier. I said he's got to be willing to want to help himself. I already tried to help him, remember? Mm-hmm. I marksman-acted him.
And he called last night.
And that wasn't cheap.
When he called his mom last night, it was out of genuine concern and like hurt and wanting to help. And then like everyone this is what happened today from him doing that.
The Island Boys' downfall provides a perfect roadmap for what happens when internet fame collides with financial irresponsibility. First comes the lavish spending, then the desperate attempts to maintain relevance, then the increasingly risky content, and finally the complete collapse. Jack is currently in stage 3 with stage 4 looming on the horizon. The key difference is that the Island Boys didn't create nearly as many enemies as Jack has. When they fell, they could still walk down the street without fear. Jack doesn't have that luxury. Without his security team, Jack faces not just financial ruin, but genuine physical danger, and his behavior continues to make the situation worse.
Yeah, I mean, truly, it's because this man, he was fucking around. And a lot of cats are seeing this shit, and they're like, so your security can't protect you anymore. Okay, so, you want to act like Mr. Tough Guy. Hey, there are a lot of guys watch this content for years, and waiting for this day. Jack, I think he's starting to look around and be like, shit. Fuck, I done fucked around and now I'm about to find out.
Not better. Jack's problematic behavior extends beyond public confrontations. His content has become increasingly desperate and inappropriate as his financial situation deteriorates. In this disturbing clip, Jack attempts to seduce his own brother's boyfriend for content. This isn't just morally questionable. It shows how far Jack is willing to go to generate views and revenue.
Jack, hey, this is my boyfriend. So today, I'm gonna put his boyfriend to the test to see if he's loyal to my brother. But first, I had to get him alone with me, so I asked him this. Yo, you wanna go for a ride in my McLaren? Sure.
I was trying my best to win him over, and he looked like he was having so much fun. And after he had the time of his life, we got back to the house, and he asked me this.
Yeah, pull up.
This is perfect, because now I have him all alone in my room.
So, you know I kissed the Island Boys, right? Yeah. And we could run it back for my...
Dude, I can't even get through this. This is so cringe. I mean, you lived an awesome life. A cool-ass life. A decent life. And you had to be so fucking cringy about it. Drive a McLaren. Be happy. Go out fishing. Eat some fish that you just caught that day on the beach. And you're looking at somebody like, psh, I do this every day. Be happy. Don't be a douche.
iOS if you want, and Michael doesn't have to find out. I don't know. I think Michael will like that. Are you sure?
Are you guys about to kiss? Without letting me join in?
The rest of this is on my OF.
His security team is forced to witness and sometimes participate in these increasingly problematic stunts. Many of them signed up to provide professional protection, not to be accomplices in content that crosses ethical and sometimes legal boundaries. The relationship between Jack and his security team has become bizarrely intimate. In some clips, you can see Jack holding hands with his security guards, treating them more like companions than professional protection.
That's so weird.
This blurring of professional boundaries creates an unsustainable working environment. Security professionals need clear lines between their personal and professional lives, lines that Jack consistently ignores. What's particularly concerning is how Jack's content has evolved as his financial situation has worsened. The stunts have become riskier, the boundaries pushed further, the ethical lines crossed more frequently. This isn't just about maintaining views, it's about a desperate attempt to stay relevant and financially viable in an increasingly crowded...
What the fuck?
This isn't just about maintaining views, it's about a desperate attempt to stay relevant and financially viable in an increasingly crowded content landscape. Security professionals typically build long-term relationships with clients they respect and trust. The relationship is symbiotic. The client provides steady income and professional respect, while the security team provides protection and peace of mind. Jack's relationship with his security team has become parasitic instead. He demands increasingly problematic behavior while offering decreasing compensation and growing professional risk. Jack's security team now faces a decision that will define their careers: continue protecting someone who's becoming increasingly toxic and less able to pay, or walk away and deal with the professional consequences of having been associated with him. For professional security guards, this isn't just about losing a client.
Seriously, I think that this is mainly about losing a golden goose egg than anything. They fucked up so much that their own industry won't take them back. So they're like, this guy's got to pay me forever. And he's like, hey man, the money's drying up. I'm about to just fall back on my mom and pop's money. And they're like, well, looks like I'm protecting them too.
It's about whether they'll ever work in the industry again. Their association with Jack's controversial content and behavior has already damaged their professional reputations. Without the extra compensation that made the risk worthwhile, there's little incentive for them to stay. And without them, Jack faces a future where he's completely vulnerable to the consequences of his actions. It's a downward spiral that's accelerating by the day. As Jack becomes more desperate for content and revenue, he takes bigger risks, which makes his security team's job harder and less...
Like, flat out, this right here, all this right here, this whole YouTube shit is just a hobby. Like, I don't want to freaking promote that whole, oh, I have ADHD shit, oh, woe is me. No, fuck that shit. Truly, I do have ADHD. This is like one out of like 5 or 6 different hobbies that I have, and low-key, it's spring, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you are checking out the spring videos and shit. I'm getting more into that. Grilling, fishing, gardening, being out there and at breweries and local events with people and shit like that, and going out there and spending time with the people that I love. So yeah, that's mainly what I'm doing in the spring. I think the whole YouTube thing may still be here, but it's not gonna be as like I was in the winter, because I was stuck inside all the fucking time.
Appealing, which pushes them closer to leaving, which makes Jack even more vulnerable. So what happens when Jack can't afford his security team anymore?
What you gonna do about it, bitch? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, you figure it out, boys, bro. You a bitch. You a bitch, bro. Hop in your whip, you ain't gonna do shit.
The answer is both simple and concerning. There are really only 3 possible futures for Jack at this point. 1, he finds a new revenue stream substantial enough to maintain his current lifestyle and security needs. 2, he
looks like that girl, she done fucking either got the key, took that shit off, or she done took a hacksaw and was like, in the middle of the night. She gone now, boy, she gone.
Dramatically downsizes his life and content approach to match his new financial reality.
Like,
or 3, he continues on his current path until the inevitable crash. Based on his recent behavior and apparent lack of self-awareness, option 3 seems most likely. Jack will continue his current path without protection and face the very real consequences.
I'm telling you, I can see that girl on like the next freaking top model fucking website, if you know what I mean.
consequences of the enemies he's made. This approach won't preserve the lifestyle and content strategy he's built his career on. We're witnessing the collapse of a content empire built on controversy and conflict. Jack's security team isn't just abandoning a client, they're abandoning a sinking ship. The question isn't whether Jack's security team will leave, it's when, and what happens after will reveal whether Jack has the ability to reinvent himself or whether he'll join the growing list of internet personalities who couldn't adapt when their initial strategy failed. Jack Doherty's story is a cautionary tale about the true cost of building a career on controversy. The money might flow initially, but the long-term consequences, both financial and personal, eventually catch up. His security team recognizes what Jack seems unable to see. This path is unsustainable, and without them, Jack faces a reckoning that's been years in the making. If you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to like and subscribe for more content exposing the truth.
Alright guys, well, that is Jack Doherty. Pretty much he is just going downhill. He's just going downhill, man. If you guys gonna, oh shit, my bad. If you guys like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, dude, he's going downhill. I swear my YouTube channel is actually lasting longer than Jack Doherty.